Greetings, constituents. Constituents? Greetings. I'm Mediocre Montgomery. On my previous channel, Mediocre Montgomery, I did a video on the 8th Fast and Furious movie trailer, and go figure, it was fucking terrible. And long and behold, I guess they're not done, as now there's a 9th one.
No one outruns their past. And mine just caught up.
Or no, it wasn't the 8th, it was Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, but it's the 8th movie, right?
I don't think so. I think it was just
well,
Hobbs
okay,
and
it was
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw. Like, I thought, like, it couldn't get worse than The Rock
Like, it
reaching
wasn't-
out of, like a car going 80 and just grabbing a dude off his motorcycle without breaking his limb.
The world, it becomes my business.
And the thing with, like, the previous one, it feels like they're trying to take themselves seriously, so I hate it. But movies that don't take themselves seriously, clearly, you know, like Machete Kills. Or Swamp Ape. They're fucking gold because they recognize that these are shitty movies. Just stop. If you want to make a shitty movie, just make another, like, just a totally different movie. We don't need another Fast and Furious. So I was looking at the comments on, because I saw the ads on Instagram, and it was just a sea, like a total cacophony of fucking hatred. No one wants this, but they just keep hemorrhaging money into this crap, dude. You know how, like, think about all the money. Like, I guess I'll look it up, like, how much they've actually pissed away on this movie, but think of all that money, what it could be just put into other than this. Like, I don't know, a school or something?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fast 9, boy.
Yeah.
But things change. I'm a father now.
I have a gift for you. Your daddy gave me this. Now I'm gonna give it to you. It's for protection from what's coming.
We're met with Dom, and so he's out, you know, like he lives on like a little farmhouse with like a shanty little barn, as if that trope hasn't been done to death. Like,
That's some
total
Rambo Last
yeah,
Blood shit.
exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking. But
Last Blood.
yeah,
I could have swore that there's been like 2 Rambo movies with that same fucking title, but
there was First Blood,
oh, fuck.
and that's how they ended it with Last Blood, which is probably not going to be Last Blood. He's probably going to have like
No.
a son or some shit.
Probably.
Like Rambo V2,
New
Dude.
Blood.
Yeah. Rambo Bloodlines. Like,
Fuck.
it runs in the family. But,
God damn.
no, we're met with, Dom in his run-of-the-mills, beat-down farmhouse, and he's out in the garage, and then, like, it shows him going back in with his wife or girlfriend or whatever. She walks in and gives him that big, awful, cheesy, wannabe gangbanger cholo necklace. And, you know, it was really funny because when I was talking to Ashton, he's like, yeah, I noticed that. I thought it belonged to Ed Hardy or something, and I about pissed myself, which, hey, Ashton, how are you? But honestly, I was getting more of, like, he beat the shit out of, like, Mickey Rourke in, like, a race or something, and then, like, didn't want to offer up his car, so he just gave him that 2-ton crucifix hanging around his neck. So, I don't know, that was kind of lame. And, well, she gives him that big, cheesy necklace, and she follows that up with, "This is to protect you from what's coming." why the fuck have a kid if you know that some, like, imminent doom is coming your way? You would think, it would just be better to not bring a kid into this horrible world with the promise of total turmoil and being hunted like an animal across the globe and getting ragdolled through the air. I mean, like, I doubt, like, they got, like, a kiddie seat in their F1 McLaren or some shit. He's just gonna have to strap in and hope the car doesn't, like, suck him out the windshield or something when they're doing acrobatics.
It's the police, ma'am. Your son's been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead.
So, another thing that was brought to my attention that was really funny when I was talking to Ashton after he sent me the trailer, he pretty much gave up at when they brought up the whole, he's a top-tier assassin, master thief, expert race car driver. Who is he?
It's a master thief, assassin, high-performance driver. Who is he?
Oh,
First
God, I
off,
don't
John
know.
Cena check, like, that's tough.
Yeah, yay. And then it doesn't even fucking make sense, dude. Because they know who he is. They literally follow up in the trailer with, it's Dom's brother.
Jacob is Dom's brother.
So, like, that whole stupid little monologue, like, to, like, amp up the atmosphere of, like, oh, fuck, they're in some serious shit. It's pointless. It doesn't even go anywhere because they fucking tell you. And it's
like,
such a tired trope of, like family members being the enemy. They're like, well, we could have just turned it into a twist like Star Wars, but Star Wars already did it, so I guess we'll just give it to them in the trailer. They didn't even give us the satisfaction of, like, oh, I wonder if he's related to him.
Yeah.
Fun. In this trailer, I like in Hobbs and Shaw, we were like, oh my god, there are so many points, like, where we could just end this, like, where they're just surrounded by people with, like, AR-15s and handguns and just, like, an insane array of firearms, and then they just somehow escape, it'd just be like, roll credits. Like, she's literally ramping, like, going fast as fuck, in midair, and then just a buggy comes out of nowhere and just fucks her shit, and she just lands on the hood of his car. As if that would be a soft landing.
Yeah, I know.
Like you would survive that. He was, like, standing on that car.
I don't even know what the fuck happened there. I literally couldn't even decipher. Like,
He had to have died.
Like, did it fuck whip him after the car, like, went horizontal on top of the other car, or did he catch the car?
Yeah, it almost looks like he was just like, boom,
Yeah.
and just caught the car or something.
And, like, dude, if you grab the
Where-
undercarriage of a fast-ass, burning-ass, like,
Yeah.
run the piss out of this car that they're driving,
Yeah.
dude, that literally would have melted his fucking palms
But
off.
I mean, in reality, he is not a superhuman.
He'd literally be Freddy Krueger if he fucking touched that undercarriage.
Exactly. And if he hit the road, dude,
Was
he'd
it
be...
Dom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Cream
as soon as,
corn.
like that car hits him, I mean, there's only one way to go, and that's the road, and he'd be fucking chilly. He'd be a paste smeared down the road. Roll credits.
It's like a Cinemark-sponsored cringe comp. Like, it's bad, bro.
Yes. There's a scene where Dom's brother just tackles his ass into oblivion over like a straight drop off, like what,
on
like
the asphalt.
yeah, that was like what, like it had to have been at least 100 feet. Shoulders first. So
Yeah, dude, you can
like
really
them hitting their shoulder. I mean, your shoulders pace.
You can literally trip on, like, the sidewalk and hit the side of your head and be in a coma for a month.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they'd be fucking cream corn.
I'm assuming, like, they're just gonna hit their shoulders and somehow not index their head off the ground into, like, sleepy time, but they would. Like, or maybe, like, there's gonna be, like, a trash truck. Or like, maybe, like, another, like, nice soft Mustang hood will just pull up for Dom.
Probably.
And he'll just land on it and be totally fine. It's fucking bad.
It's literally GTA.
Yes! It's
It's
perfect.
literally GTA Online.
Yeah. Like the train truck thing, like the... Good God, that thing must have been like a 12-ton war machine.
Like a 15th of a fucking train on the road. Like, it was huge.
It was like a flexible ironclad from the Civil War on land. And then... So they just take, like, what, like an F1 McLaren
Like
and...
yeah, it was like a McLaren and a fucking Super B.
Yeah, like,
they just, like...
two cars that are designed intentionally to be so insanely lightweight for speed. These could have been minivans, and that's still bullshit. These could have been FedEx trucks, and it still would have been bullshit. This thing literally did the fucking... The...
Dude, it could have
from,
been
like, The Dark Knight.
I'm just confused on how they kept a V angle and it didn't separate the car. Like, it's just total bullshit.
Yeah, it would have just...
Let's say that they could have got it stopped. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing on this fucking earth, that would make that truck and all three trailers
Yes.
rise to a Titanic-esque fucking stance.
Yeah.
90 degrees in the air.
Yeah, even if that thing hit a fucking wall a mile thick made of, like, solid lead, it's just gonna... and just explode and crimp itself like an accordion. It doesn't just... into the fucking stratosphere. That's stupid.
First off, like, magnet car and magnet jet.
Oh, I forgot about that. Dude, it looked like a Matchbox. It literally looked like a Matchbox commercial.
Like, this... Yeah, facts. Like, okay, like, this is a realm of just bullshit anyways, but, like, that must have been a tough-ass car, because, like, if you watch how hard that magnet fucking grabbed that goddamn car and pulled it up,
Yeah.
dude, they would have had, like,
Yeah.
tier 5 concussion.
Not to mention, though, like, with, like, that magnet thing, is, like, those big dumbass necklaces they wear, like, that definitely would have sucked up to the thing and would, like...
Damn.
Oh, hell no.
When
Really
they ramp
needed.
off the cliff and grab the fucking rope in their fucking wheel well, like, were they gonna catch the plane? Like, were they just
That was
gonna
just
ramp
a-
onto the fucking plane and get out
Yeah,
and
but-
just walk up to the cockpit and pull them out and just GTA in?
Yeah, what?
Like, what is the plan?
But, I mean...
And that's
Let
just
alone
aside
from
the
that.
physics of it
Oh,
actually
yeah.
working. That's just, like, it has no...
What the
like,
fuck?
What are they
Like,
doing?
so he was, like, driving, and here's a destroyed bridge, and he just automatically is like, oh, I can hit this fucking piece of rope, and it'll just automatically magnet onto my car. And then swing me around to what I need to get to. That's delusional. You know, I feel like they actually died in that part of the movie, and the entire rest of the movie was as they're falling, because he's clearly on some kind of psychotic drugs, and that was just like, it was a fever dream of a madman as he's falling to his death, because that wouldn't have worked. Like, that thing, like, the undercarriage would have been just ripped out of it from all of that momentum, and they would have just tumbled to their death.
I wouldn't even say that. Like, if you think about what that fucking rope was,
Yeah, the rope.
the rope would have just broke.
Did
or
you see
pulled
the-
out of the top
Yeah.
of the other side.
Did you see the rest of the bridge that was just totally annihilated and destroyed?
Well, how does that make any fucking sense? if
That-
you think
it
about
wouldn't have held
So,
up.
They hit the one pole with the rope on it. It got thrown under the wheel well and spun up.
Yeah.
But by the time that rope ran out of, like, looseness and it just caught all that tension,
Yeah.
he just knocked the one pole out effortlessly. What's stopping the other one from pulling out that easy?
Exactly. But, like, that bridge, though, I think that was from, like, where the Jeep was driving across it. It was falling apart, because you get that little clip, and that bridge is like this, as it's falling. Rickety boards that, you know, aren't, like, it's not one solid bridge, one solid piece. It's
Oh, yeah,
one of those
I forgot.
suspension
They were-
bridges that do this. And he's just driving up a collapsing suspension bridge. Are you fucking shitting me? Dude, are you shitting me?
I hope this tanks harder than Cats. I literally hope like 10 people go watch this movie internationally.
I'm Mediocre Montgomery. Please consider liking and subscribing to become a part of the Mediocre Militia, because, you know, that's cool.
If you like Fast 9, you're a simp.
If you disagree and you want to kiss Dom's cock, you can leave a comment. That's fine. Deuces.